What is up guys, my name's AK, back again with another episode of my TacMaps map guides for SnD. In today's video we're taking a look at Miami, so if you haven't seen the other videos there'll be a link to that in the description, so go check them out. But yeah, onwards with Miami. So we'll be starting off with some defense strats. Now the first one we're going to be looking at is a B stack. Now B bomb is primarily the bomb site that is actually used on this map, simply because the time taken for the attackers to get to B and to get to A, B is very so much shorter, so that just is where they tend to push. So how are we going to play this? We're going to have one player set up at the far back, and essentially their job is to going to be calling information for any attacker that pushes up to the top hotel, and to sort of be able to act on that information, we're going to have a player set up on the stairs, ready to jump up and hopefully get a kill if someone's there. Now, if they push garage, this is going to mean we need someone watching the head glitch. So someone sitting on the bomb site, they can watch that side of the map and essentially play for information, sort of maybe crouch down on the heady, play it safe, play for the information, and say if they do push, player 3 can then rotate round. Player 1 will still have the top hotel watch, so they won't be able to push and pick up a kill, but player 3 can then sort of help out if it is a sort of a heavy stack towards the garage side. Lastly, the player 2 here is essentially just going to sit and watch the mid-map flank. They're going to watch that nobody sort of from the blue side can push through, jump over the half wall, or simply push through all the way to the spawn and flank. Essentially, they're going to have the whole mid picked up if it is a B push. Now, if you've been there a while and you haven't seen anything, it's an A push. Chances are you'll want these two players to sort of wrap through into their side and get round the back, and then these two players can sort of wrap back round into this sort of building here, the P2 building, and then they can watch the A bomb site. So nice good strat, hopefully you guys find it helpful. Now our next strat is the double push to the top hotel. Now very self-explanatory. I do love a good double push. You'll see a lot of these in these kind of videos, but you're going to have two players push up to the top hotel, and actually they will get to the top hotel before the enemy team pushes up the stairs. I think the enemy team will be sort of on the stairs, provided you sprint there with SMGs. The route for that, by the way, is running straight through, jumping over the half wall and then up the stairs. That's the fastest way to get there, so keep that in mind. And essentially you're going to send two players there to hopefully try and pick up the 1 or 2 that push. Now you do have an advantage in this gunfight simply because you have the high ground. You can shoot down and yeah, more likely get the kill than the other team. Then from there, being that you've got the top hotel push, essentially you're just going to have someone sit in a corner in garage, really, anywhere safe, around the garage, anywhere really that they can watch the garage push. So if you want to set them up on the bomb like we did for the last round, they can do that. But yeah, anywhere in the garage or watching the garage is where you want that player to be. And then last but not least, you want this player to watch the mid. Now, I'd recommend putting them at the top, simply because you don't need as sort of close of the street watch here because you have the two players pushed up. But again, if you want to sit there, you can sit and watch the mid, but giving up the top gives you sort of a nice watch over the whole map. Maybe if this player's got a sniper, they can make sure that no one is on the sort of sniping on the back curve or the top balcony. Essentially, they're going to give you some nice sort of strong map presence in mid that will also help with the rotate if it turns out it is an A push. So with that all said and done for the defense side of things, let's move on to offense. Now, the first strat we're going to be looking at is a response to the sort of the double stack top, and this is going to be a B push. Now, you're going to want to send two players into the top hotel. Now, you want to hesitate a bit. You don't want to push straight up there if you know the enemy team might double stack it. Chances are they won't unless they happen to have watched this video or happen to stumble across the fact that that strat works well. If that's the case, you want to send both players top quick. But if not, then you want to just hesitate a bit, wait for them to sort of think that nobody's top and then push up, say maybe once they've because they'll normally sort of rush up, and we normally tend to check the lower stairs. If nothing's there, we then push straight through onto the back balcony to try and catch anyone that is in sort of the back side of their spawn. So essentially you wait for them to push through and then you sneak up behind them and get the kill. Obviously have your headsets turned up, see if you can hear them, but if not, run straight up and essentially get the top hotel control right away. You're then going to want one player to push the garage side. Now, you can either have them set up sort of on the bottom wall by the docks or maybe in the side door here. Essentially, they're going to try and play for a kill in the garage, try and get some map presence sort of set up onto the B-bomb site. Now, if they see one player here, most teams don't send one player garage, you'll normally send at least two, so only having one will make them think that there are going to be more. That might turn the heads of the people on the bomb site towards the garage, and then you can send your two players here through the top to hopefully try and get a pick or two. And then lastly, as with always, you want a player watching your mid-map. So we're going to set player 4 here on curve, but really they can set up anywhere, maybe on the steps of hotel. But essentially their job is going to be watching the defense flank all the way around there. And maybe if one of the players is set up at the back, just sort of as their mid-watch, player 4 is going to be contesting that. So with a sniper, an AR, something long range that they can help pick up the kills will be very helpful. So once that's done, maybe get the bomb down for the back dock SWAT. So say you spot it down there, you can actually watch that down from the back docks, or essentially whatever bomb spot you're comfortable with. If you don't know bomb spots for this map, again, I always plug them, but go check out the videos I've done for, in fact, all of the maps. But this map in particular, there is a spot for B there. There's another spot that you can actually watch it from inside this room here. There's a lot to do, so if you don't know them, go check out that video. It will massively improve your S&D gameplay. Moving on to our last strat now, everything has been B focused, and this is because it seems to be that everybody pushes B, but there is actually the A bomb site. I know it does exist, and so what we're going to be doing is we're looking at a really good strat that we use all the time for Moscow A, and it's the reason that potentially it's our best S&D map. I'm pretty confident that it is. I don't seem to think that we lose it very often, but essentially it's going to involve sending one player all the way around the back, so all the way through the hotel, all the way around, and pushing up to the beach, up towards the bomb. You're going to want to send another player with them. They're just going to play a little bit behind with an AR, essentially watching if there is an enemy sniper up on this top P2 building here, or a quick push to the mid. Essentially, they're just going to be an escort almost for this player 1. They're going to get the bomb down here, and once the bomb's down, you've won the round. Let me show you why. You're going to have a player set up on the back curve. Now, this player needs a sniper. Now, you might think necessarily needs a sniper. They definitely need a sniper. And this is because there is a bomb spot that you can plant it down here for that gives you a long watch all the way through mid and onto this back curve here. Now, if this player has a sniper, they're just going to play this nice and safe. Once the bomb's down, this is going to sort of trigger a wrap from the enemy team. They're going to either push around this way or try and push through and flank. So you're going to have one player watching the back here, watching the flank. They can sit as far back as they want. Essentially, they're playing for information. You want to try and hopefully try and get the mid push here as well. But they're just going to be playing for information, keeping player 3 alive. Player 1 can literally do anything once they're planted, so they could push far up to the enemy spawn. And yeah, but you just want to focus on keeping player 3 alive with the bomb spot that you can do from here and watching it from the back. It's a really big strat, and yeah, we use it very often. It's very hard to counter. You'll see in a 1v1, it works amazingly because they'll be running around trying to find you all around by the beach. They're just sitting back every 7.5 seconds, check the bomb, and yeah, you can't really go wrong. So hopefully you found these strats really useful. I really love making these videos and yeah, sharing the knowledge. Hopefully they prove very helpful for you, and please don't use them against us. So thanks for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to drop a like. It's really appreciated. So thanks a lot, and I'll see you all soon. Have a good one.